The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
So I have a high school, and I opened up this high school about 10 years ago. I connected to the Jewish board. They offered me a free floor, whatever they offered me. And they told me that you could have 15 girls in this high school. Okay, we let the street know. We're opening a high school, Regents diplomas, we're going to take care of you. And all these kids were out of school, and we're up to number 15. And there's 3 girls that applied. And I have to pick 1 out of the 3. So I'm sitting there, and with my principal, Rabbi Ezra Max, and they bring in the first girl. And she comes in with her parents. She is so high. She couldn't keep her head up. She just came in the mountains. The Jewish kids decided to copy Woodstock, and they made a 3-day Jew stock. 3 days of rock and roll, drugs, and drinking. And she came straight from the 3rd day to this interview. And they walk in, he's too tall, he has a long beard, Geschmack, a nice man, and their mom is holding her, and she sits down in front of me, and she cannot keep her head up. I'm going to make up a name. We'll call her Miriam. Her name wasn't Miriam. I'm like, okay, I see an application. So Miriam, why do you want to come to my school? And they're like, Miriam, wake up, wake up. She picks up her head. Oh, hi, Rabbi. She's gone. I'm like, why do you want to come to my school? I want to come to your school? Boom, out. I'm like, I can't do anything here. So I write on the paper, no, and show it to Max like, no, but I want to be a nice guy. I don't want to tell these people. So I said to them, we'll get back to you at the end of the week. And Hashem. Thank you, Rabbi Wallerstein. Thank you, Wallerstein. They managed to pick her up, and they're walking out the door. HaKadosh Baruch Hu runs the world, everybody. I don't even know why I asked this question, but I said, by the way, to the father, how are your other kids doing? I want to be nice. He looks at me, he says, I don't have any other kids. This is my Bas Yechida. They were older people. I take out my pen. Max? Yes. I said, you know what? You don't have to wait a week. She's amazing. She's tired, but she's amazing. This is the kind of student we're looking for. She's in. He goes, Miriam, you're in. I'm in where? I'm like, take her home, get her sober. We're going to make this work. Other 2 girls came. I accepted them too. Because I figured out, if I have 18 girls, for sure 3 of them won't show up every day. So the Jewish board never knew that I had 18. They thought I had 15. Actually, I had 23, but more than 3 didn't show up every day. The worst mistake I ever made in my life. The worst mistake I ever made in my life was that day. Do you know why? Do you know what I learned in the last 10 years of this school? You took her because she was a Bas Yechida. Rabbi Wallerstein, if he had 10 kids, she's a Bas Yechida. It doesn't matter how many kids you have. Every child that's challenged is the only child. You took her because she's only one? Biggest mistake. That I took her was not a mistake. Baruch Hashem. She's good. She really is good. That I took her wasn't a mistake. But I learned from the next years of parents coming with 5, 6, 7, 8 kids, their life is over because of one kid. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the way God looks at us. You think because he has millions and millions and learning and good and frum, and he has so many kids. So this one's off, and that one died, and this one's on heroin. No, go to Mir Yeshiva. There's 800 guys in Beis Medrash learning. Go here. To Hashem, every addict, every Jew that's in pain is Miriam. And he doesn't say no to any of us. He just says, get on the ladder. Don't worry about failure.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org